Ashton United TV here, and we're joined by Richard Cooper, who is our Assistant Secretary, who's just took a high profile job at Oldham, and we're just going to get a quick interview with him for him to say goodbye to the fans. Richard, tell us a bit more about your new job at Oldham and how excited you are.
Well, I've been appointed as Football Secretary at Oldham Athletic following an application earlier this month. So I'm delighted to be joining Oldham. Comes with all the secretary role, a lot of what I've been doing here, but obviously on a bit more of a high profile scale, along with a lot of regulatory work to the FA and to the Football League and stuff. So really excited to get started. Can't wait to join on the 14th of August.
Would you have been able to land such a high profile job without your time with us at Ashton?
Probably not. I am employed within football, so that would have stood me in good stead for getting that role. However, previous roles I've applied for, I've not been successful, and the feedback was that I needed club experience. So that led me in January 2016 to quit refereeing, to come here as at Ashton United to learn the ropes in a club. Took on the role as Assistant Secretary, and I'd like to think that had a big bearing in me getting the role that I've got this time, seeing as I wasn't successful elsewhere previously.
You've just mentioned it then, that you've been here with us since January 2016. Have you enjoyed your time at Hurst Cross?
Yeah, I've loved my time here at Hurst Cross. It's been about 19-20 months I've been here with the club, and every minute of it's been enjoyable. The way the club welcome you, the way they look after the players, the management, the volunteers. They haven't got a lot of money, they haven't got a lot going for them sometimes when you look at what we've got around us, but it's a lovely club, and I think it's the way they treat people that gets people to stay here and do what they do. I got a great exposure to the role that I needed to do. I came here to learn the secretarial role, and I've been given as much exposure as I could wish for. Andy's been great, the club have been great to let me do whatever I wanted to do, and I don't think many assistant secretaries in any club will have had the exposure I have here, so I'm really grateful to Ashton United.
We are a good bunch here at Hurst Cross. What sticks out as your biggest memory from your time at Ashton?
Probably on the pitch, probably when we reached the playoffs last year, when we won at Sutton Coldfield to secure that place, and we had a few beers on the coach on the way home. So on the pitch, probably that. I've not been very lucky when it comes to cup runs. Never won an FA Cup or FA Trophy game while I've been here, so they might be glad to see the back of me.
Get lost.
So that's probably the highest memory on the pitch. Then also off the pitch, probably just meeting some great people. The people here at the club, the ex-managers, the current manager, the board. They're great memories. But obviously Sean Goat was Ilkeston manager as well, so I got to meet him, so that's another good one.
Will we see you back here at Hurst Cross sometime in the near future?
Yeah, hopefully. I'll get back whenever I can. I'd love to come back and see the club, see how they're doing. I've been really involved with Jody this year, getting the squad getting the squad registered for the coming season. So it'll be really interesting to see how some of them players get on and how the team get on. So yeah, I'm definitely back here. I'll obviously have commitments on match day with Oldham, but when I'm not tied up, and if Ashton are local or they're playing at home, then I'd be more than delighted to come down and support the team.
Obviously your role is available at the moment, and we have a lot of volunteers. What would you say to anyone else thinking of volunteering at Ashton?
Volunteering at Ashton, I'd promote it to anybody. Anyone who wants to get the experience. If there's someone out there who wants to become a club secretary in the professional game in the future, then they won't get a better grounding than at Ashton. When I took this role on, there was a few different offers that I got from different clubs in the area, which I was really grateful for. However, the reason I come here was because of the exposure I get. Andy does a lot of jobs. Andy's the groundsman, he works nights, he's a secretary, and sometimes
told you to say that.
he does need that support. He wants to do it all himself, but I think he knows he needs that support. So what I'm trying to say is what you will get is the exposure. If you want to do secretarial work, then get your application in, send it over to Steve, and I'm sure the club will be gratefully receive your application.
Thank you very much. And finally, do you have a message for everyone at Ashton?
The only message I've really got is thank you. Thanks to the club, thanks to the board, to Steve for getting me on board in the first place, for Andy for welcoming me and letting me get, like I said, the exposure to everything I needed, and supporting me and training me in them areas. To the ex-managers, they were great with me, allowed me to get involved with whatever I wanted to Will when he left last year, exactly the same, and even more so to Jody. I felt like part of the team when it comes to match days and stuff with Jody, so I'm really grateful to all them, all the board, all the fans, everybody in the club. I'd just like to say a big thank you for supporting me in my time here, and I look forward to coming back in the future.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you then, but thank you very much for agreeing to do this interview, and obviously in the year that I've been here, we all understand how much of an asset you were to the club, and I'm sure everyone at Hurst Cross wishes you the very best of luck at Oldham, and they've gained a good secretary.
Cheers,
thank you very much, Richard.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon.